You gotta just grow old gracefully, Like I did that comedy show in Nashville. I promoted the shit out of it. Granted, Instagram and Facebook shut down all ticket sales, so it was running uphill. But that was 100 people. Remember when we did that show in Vegas? One of the first ones? That was like 300 people.
That was awesome, yeah.
That was jammed. So, I think it's time.
Sometimes you gotta zig and zag and whatever it takes.
300, then it's 100, then it's 50, then it's time to pack in your stand-up
It's time to pack it
career.
in. Like the Howard Stern thing, going to 1 day a week and firing the crew and taking less money from Sirius and stuff. He needs to be on some form of broadcasting more than the people want him to be on some form of broadcasting. And at that point, that's not good.
Well, conversely, Mr. Cumia has just been invited to do more shows at WABC. Is that the deal?
Well, I am going to New York, and I have a meeting Friday with the bosses, and things are going to be discussed. I have been asked if I'd be willing to, do a little more at the station, things like that. But I'll have all the details after I speak with the bosses this weekend.
Okay, I just read it in a comment. I read it in a comment on our site, and I assumed that it was already public. Or if
people talk. People talk.
Well, Joe Piscopo must be angry.
But you saying that, like, are you saying, like, why am I doing that? Like,
no, not at all. I'm saying that's a good thing. Like, I'm just going to go by supply and demand. If we run out of subscribers, I'm not doing this for 100 people, and I'm not doing a comedy show for 20. That's embarrassing.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, I was talking about the radio thing a little yesterday, and I did not want a job. I don't want bosses. I didn't want everything I had done since I got fired from SiriusXM was not having a boss, not having anyone tell me what I could or couldn't do. Not that they do that really over at ABC, but I know even just the FCC rules tell me what I can and can't say it sometimes. And there was an element of it that was, all you. Look, I got a job.
Yeah.
I wasn't even looking. And this piece of shit, racist, got himself a job on the radio. And, I'm not paying like an infomercial to be on there. It's a job I'm being paid pretty well to do this. And it was kind of like, okay, I got an opportunity to show people that I'm still doing something. And what I do outweighs the shit that I've been in the past. Right. That people see value in what I could do over and above the damaged goods I was back in 2015 or 14 or whatever. So I felt like that, although I love doing it. Now with this opportunity, I'm going to see what happens when I talk to the bosses. But I think it's still an element of that in me where I'm like, now look, motherfucker. It's not just Sunday night, There's ego in there, and there's kind of, I want a little vindication in life,
Yeah, do it for a week and then quit. To show them that you can do it.
I did it. Now, off.
You could just ask Grok now. Who had the best careers from Animal House and why? And what were their movies?
Yeah. Grok is just everything to me now. It's everything. I noticed I was getting some brown patches on my lawn. I don't like that. So I took a picture of the brown patch, put it in Grok, and I go, here's my lawn. I'm in South Carolina. I water regularly. And it just spit out that it's some type of fungal thing that it happens a lot in July in South Carolina. And here's what you need to do to take care of it. I'm like, thank you, Mr. Grok. That's all I needed.
So what do you have to do?
Well, I got to water in the morning, not as much. Let it just sit in the sun all day. And then there's an antifungal that I could get at like a home center and put it on the patches, and it should be fine. but it gave me the name of the fungus and the fact that it does perk up, especially in this region of South Carolina in July. It's like, nailed it, Grok. You nailed it.
Well, it does stick to original plan, though. Like, if you notice with GPS, you're going somewhere, you decide to go your own way, and now you're closer to the venue. The GPS wants you back on 95 because that was our original plan. And I'm like, guys.
It will push you to do that U-turn.
Yeah.
Go up to the next thing, make a U-turn. It's like, no, sport.
That ship has sailed.
I'm not making the U-turn.
It's stuck in the past.
It brings up shit that I've talked about with it a while ago.
Yeah.
I'll ask it a question and like about the lawn, and it'll bring up things, a fungal thing, and then it goes, based on your interest in nuclear engineering from our past conversations, this, that, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I asked Grok, I said, how long do you keep our conversations? And do you just remember what we talked about forever? And I said, is there a way to make you forget everything we've talked about where there's no record of it anywhere, even in the data centers? And apparently there's not. There will be residual shit in these data centers about our conversations. I asked it a question yesterday about GoFundMe. I was wondering if someone could fake what their GoFundMe looks like. If they raised a certain amount of money and you go to the GoFundMe and it will show like there's a certain amount of money there, can someone fake that in some way where they're contributing to their own account, whatever it was? It got mad at me and said, I will not answer this. You can't ask. I won't give answers to illegal activity with that. So I went, no. I'm inquiring about someone else's GoFundMe for research. This has nothing to do with me. I'm not asking you to do anything illegal. And then it goes, oh, well, yes, this can be done. And it gives me the answers. And then it said, it goes, I understand, as a radio host, you probably research a lot of things. I'm like, I don't think I've ever discussed being a radio host with Grok. I don't think I've ever mentioned it.